Hi, this is Matthew Peters of Expert Video Empire and expertvideoempire.com, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to create an outro image with a compelling and evergreen call to action. Now, in order to create that image, we're going to be using an online it's an image editor called Pixlr. You can go to pixlr.com and use it for free. Let me show you what I have created before. I used Macromedia Fireworks. This is an old version of Fireworks, but you can see this is the image I created there. It's very similar to Photoshop without all the bells and whistles. But if you want to just use something quick and online from even a coffee shop, let me just show you how to do that. So let's go back to Pixlr. We're going to use the Pixlr editor. And the first thing we want to do is create a new image. So let's title it. We're going to call this outro for video. Alright. Now what size do we need it? Well, we're going to want to match whatever we're shooting with. I shoot in 720p, which is 1280 by 720. That's the video that I use shooting from my iPhone. I want to match that. So you see 1280 by 720. You can also put it in here manually, but I'm going to do it just like this. And here we are, we're ready to go. Now the first element I want to do is we have our background already set. So let's go to shading. I don't like to have just that white background, so I'm going to shade this. I want to make sure I got a pretty straight line there, and I think that's going to be a little too dark at the bottom there. That's about as dark as I want to get it on that side. Alright. We'll just redo that. You can just go one over the other. Try that again. There we go. That's pretty straight right about there. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, but alright, so we got a little bit of gray at the bottom and white at the top. Perfect. So let us now bring in our image. We're going to want to bring that in as a layer. And here's our free item image, and we're just going to go over to this tool and grab it and move it into place. We're going to keep that size. Now you see it's a little bit pixelated around the edges because this is showing at 78%, not at 100%. At 100% this would be nice and crisp, but it wouldn't fit on this this little work area here. Alright, so we have our image. Now let's talk about our text here. Let me bring our text in first. So let's go to the type, and I'm going to paste that in. Alright, get your free mobile video guide. Let's do this. And we're going to enter that, get it on to the next line. Next line. Okay, so there's a few different ways you can do this. Here's what I'm doing. Get your free mobile video guide and 4 video training series. I'm going to first change this to bold, and I'm going to use a font that I really like, which is Myriad Pro. And the reason I use that is this is what Apple uses for all of their marketing materials. So if you see the word iPhone, it's usually with this Myriad Pro. So let's change the size. Let's get this larger. You don't want to change the size until you've chosen a font, and granted you can move these around a little bit. Since this is not a text editor, or let's say like a word processor, there aren't a lot of special features for moving your text around, but you know, you just do what you can with moving the text around manually. Alright, that's good. And you know what, let's move this over one more and this one over one more. Great. I'm going to keep that black. You know what actually adds a little bit more class is not black but a charcoal. Alright. Not much difference there, but you can see there's a little bit of difference. So just position that. Alright, right there. Now let's get our web address in here, which I'm going to type in alright, and we'll get that here. And let's bring this up so we can see it. Let's go to bold. Let's grab this and move this over here. You might want to align this so you have this line here to carry that line down further. It's not imperative, but it's just as one of those added qualities. So I like to use a blue to kind of remind them that this is a link. That's a little too purple there. You don't want it to be exactly the same color as a link because you don't want people to think that they're supposed to click on it. This is just to kind of clue them into this is a website. All right. Okay, so there's a lot of things you can do with this, but let me just talk to you about why I've chosen this here. Now, whenever you put a call to action at the end, whenever you have an outro, you do want to have a call to action. Your call to action is, what do you want the person to do after they've watched your video? What is the intended result that you want? Well, the result I would want for something like this is for someone to exchange their email address for my materials here, my free mobile video ignition guide and the 4 free training videos. So in internet marketing, that used to be called the ethical bribe. You're saying, I will give you this stuff for your email address and the permission to contact you again in the future. What really you're doing here is you're exchanging value, and you need to speak their language. So for instance, I would just say, just enter your name and email address for updates. No one's going to opt in for that. It has to be something that's going to compel them to feel comfortable enough to give you their email address, which is very, it's very protected these days. So let's talk about some of the psychology behind this. So I have get your free mobile video guide and 4 video training series. And down below here you could say visit mobilevideoignition.com, but let's just talk about this. Get. I'm starting with an action word. So you don't want to say free video, go here for free video or something like that. This is get your free mobile video guide. So they know it's free, they're not having to pay for it. You're telling them what to do. There's an action word, and then you're saying your. You don't want to say get a free or get the free or get my free. Mine would probably be the worst because you're saying this is mine. You're saying this is already yours. Get your free mobile video guide and 4 training series. You're very specific on what it is you're giving them, and you have an image of what a representation of what they're going to be getting. All right, so that's really basic as what you want to say. So start with an action word. The psychology is let them know it's already theirs. They just need to go and claim it. Some people will say claim your free mobile video guide. I don't really care to put claim in here. And then down at the bottom here, I'm doing the easy version or the simple version of my website or where they're supposed to go. And you don't want to do mobilevideoignition.com/ the / and then a bunch of extra stuff after it. Try to get it right at the main.com. So I have the first letter of each of the words in my URL capitalized, mobile video ignition, because they may be typing this into their browser. All browsers now, you don't have to put the www or the HTTP stuff in it to get to it. The other thing is, once they're watching this, say in YouTube, in the description I do want to have a clickable hot link or a link to my website, which you'd have to put that HTTP : or the / and everything. Otherwise, YouTube will not recognize it as a link. But for right here, right in this image, this is all I need to do is put mobilevideoignition.com. I'm just trying to continue that brand. All right, so I have my call to action, and let's save this. We already know that this is what we need to have, so let's save it. And I'm going to save it for a PXD. It's a layered pixelar image. Now, if you just want to have a PNG nice full quality, that's a great one. But if you do want to come back and edit it, you do have to edit it right here on Pixlr, though. That's their proprietary format. I like to keep it layered. That means I can come back and edit it. And I say OK. And you can also, put it up in Pixlr library or Facebook. Really, this is where I like to keep it. Picasa, if you're a big Google user, feel free to use Picasa and save it there. A lot of great choices, but this is really how you create your outro with an evergreen call to action. Let me just mention one last thing here. Evergreen meaning I'm not going to put a date on this. I'm not going to say if you do this by this date, then you'll get these things. You know, hurry, this offer ends soon. I don't like that hurry, offer ends soon, because if they see that for too long, they'll be like, okay, there's no real reason for me to act now with this person because they always say that. All right, so evergreen meaning I don't have anything on here that says this Christmas, you know, something like that. And I'm just keeping it very simple. You want to have the element of having an image or a visual representation of what they're going to get. Give that call to action. Start with an action word. Make sure they understand it's theirs already. They just need to claim it for free. And you're not selling them anything here. There's nothing about buy here or buy now. And then where to go. And that's what I put on that closing slide. And if you do want to add motion to this, go ahead and bring that into iMovie or Vegas or Premiere or something like that. And what you can do is the Ken Burns effect, which would be like a very slow zoom in. And the other thing is when you put this into YouTube, here's one thing people may wonder is like, well, how do I get my image into YouTube? What you can do is use a screen capture, and you just view this image, and you at 100%. See, right now it's 78%. You'd want to view it at 100%. And let's do full screen mode here. See if we can do it. It's still saying 78%. Let's see. Let's do. We can't do that there. Okay. so what you want to do is you want to view it at the full resolution, and then you want to use something like Screener, or what I use is Snagit, and you just want to grab that image and just do about 15 seconds. You just record the screen capture of it, and then once you have that file, you go to your YouTube and then you upload it to your YouTube account, and now you have it as a video file on your YouTube account. And I do have another video which I will link to here that shows you what to do with this after you create it and how to get it up onto YouTube. Alright, so let's, and that is really all there is to it. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you do want to get your free mobile video guide for a video training series, go ahead and go to Mobile Video Ignition, and I will see you there. Thanks so much.